welcome to Geekology. I'm David Zabulia.
And I'm Sven Harvey.
And tonight we're covering Eaglemoss's Star Trek, the official Starship Collection issue 30 and 31. Now, I know you've really been looking forward to 31.
Yes.
But let's start with the Enterprise special,
Yes,
which is the Nausicaan Fighter. Now, yes, I know that the Nausicans are in Next Gen, and I know they're in one of your favourite episodes, but we didn't really get to see much of the
Well, this is the thing, is we never really seen the ships before, have we?
Yeah.
It was only in Fortunate Son in Enterprise that we finally got to see them.
Right, so Sven is unpackaging his one because you know he's good and waits to do it in front of you guys. Whilst he's doing that, I'll cover the magazine. Now, if you're new to Eaglemoss's magazines, they are all published on high-grade gloss for the cover. The paper on the inside, well, yeah, I can't remember what we decided this was, but again, it's
reasonable.
It's just reasonable
it's proper sort of like magazine quality rather than your black and white.
Yeah, the
toilet paper type stuff you get on certain magazines these days.
All the magazines stick to the same formula. You've got some basic artwork on the front and how to connect your model to the base, which is useful because they didn't originally start with that, but they've moved on. Then they go with some profile and bio information on the vessels in question and the species. They normally go on about 1 or 2 episodes. In this particular issue, they've concentrated on Enterprise because that's where this particular ship was seen and the timeline from which that ship is from. Lots of photos from the episodes, background information, then concept art. Now, I love that they include the concept art in these magazines because it's stuff that you don't see outside of card box sets because they don't do the technical manuals the way they used to, which is a shame. But
it's interesting to see that it almost ended up being a Zindu insectoid ship.
Well, they did tie in a lot of bits and pieces. So
that's quite cool.
Right, so looking at the model. Now, first of all, something that any of you who have purchased more than 2 or 3 of these will be aware is there are always quality issues between the models. Now, for my particular one, they've used a light plastic for the forward weapons array. Unfortunately, mine are a little bit bent, but I don't particularly feel that that is a major distraction for myself.
Yeah, I mean, I've got one of my little weapon pods is at a slightly different angle than the others, but I'm just wondering whether that's a turret.
Okay.
Actually. No, it's a 4 plasma cannon and a subspace antenna. Is it one or the other?
I think these are meant to be weapons, those are antennas.
Oh, okay, because that's like...
Okay, I've got a glue mark on mine. That's something that you don't normally get. Got a little rough glue mark. So, there you go.
I don't.
Unusually, have you noticed what's unusual about this one?
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be any translucent plastics.
Yeah. Normally, they use some form of translucent plastic for the warp nacelles or engine mounts or propulsion systems generally. This one they haven't, they're painted on. I've got another glue spot right there.
Oh.
Okay, so I've got several glue spots on mine. Which
Well,
is
I've got a bit of glue leak at the back there.
Yeah.
Nothing major.
Nothing major.
But this is interesting. It seems to be the entire top.
The top is die-cast and underneath is plastic. I like the joint point. They've put a lot of thought in that. That's nice. Okay. From a weight point of view, it's nice. The paint job on it is very nice. Slightly weird to see paints for the engines. Yeah. Because we've gotten quite used to them using different plastics. It definitely works. I am liking the paint job. Not so much on the windows at the front, where they are meant to be light sourced. They've just used white paint.
It's excusable.
It is. I'm not liking glue on the model because that's going to be a pain to clean off.
Can I have a look at the bottom?
Yeah, let me have a go at yours.
Yeah, I'm missing a gun.
Oh, yes, you're missing the aft turret array. Is it in the box?
Yeah.
They normally break off in the box.
Yeah.
Okay, a phone call to Eaglemoss for you tomorrow then.
Yep.
Okay, so Sven is unfortunately missing his aft turret.
Oh dear.
No, see, it's always disappointing when they ship them out and there is an error like that. But their customer care is phenomenally good, and they are very decent about replacing broken components and bits. So
I should have a word.
Okay. I like the paint job.
Yeah.
Not loving the way they've done the bridge windows.
Yeah.
The paint for the engines is good. I prefer to see the plastics, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to downgrade them for that. Mine has got glue spots, and the weapon array isn't straight on my model. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about yours?
I have a gun missing.
Okay.
Try and imagine if it was there.
Imagine mine. Because they'll just replace it, so it's not really.
I mean, I like the weathering.
The weathering is good.
It.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at your gun.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. That's why we have two models here to compare.
It helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm surprised no one has ever asked us why we always have two models there.
I would have thought it'd been obvious with the two of us here.
Yeah, I know, but nobody's ever asked us. We've been asked some interesting questions in the past, and no one's asked us that one.
That's okay. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, generally speaking, I don't see any issues with it whatsoever. I think it's a really good model.
The model's fine. Production would be my issue.
Yeah. I can't fault it other than the faults.
Other than the faults.
If that makes any sense. But these are manufacturing faults, not design faults.
Okay.
If it had been put together the way it's supposed to have been, then there's absolutely nothing to fault there, I don't think.
Very, very close to concept art as well. Yeah. The paint job is... See, this is one of the things that Sven and I tend to disagree on, is the coloration on the ships, due to the fact of models versus CGI versus which lighting source they've used. Yeah. So I quite like that one. Yeah. I'd give that one an 8 out of 10. I am disappointed about the glue, I'm disappointed about the antenna, but it's one of those for the money. I mean,
I've not got so much of a glue problem. I mean, if my gun had been there, I'd probably have given it a 9. So I'll say a 9 for it, because
you're going to say a 9 when it arrives complete.
Yeah, when it arrives complete. But it's like, I don't see any way to improve it.
Okay, fair enough. Well, for me, it would definitely be the cockpit window. I feel
though yours does appear to have been slapped on a little bit stronger than mine, because I can actually see the window separates and you can't on yours. Oh. So I think again that's a production issue.
Okay.
So yeah, cool. So I'm going to give it a 9. You give it an 8.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So on to the Valdore.
Yes. Multitasking.
Yes, multitask. I'll cover the magazine, you unpackage your model. Okay, so how to place the model on the stand. Little art. Some really nice CGI.
Yeah.
Then on to clips from the movie. The topographical overview.
Yeah. Map your shit.
Yeah. Some behind the scenes information regarding the film.
Yeah.
Some fantastic concept art.
Yes.
Another CGI. And then on to the end.
Yeah.
Now, me and you were looking forward to this one for two totally different reasons.
Yes. You're a Romulan fan.
I like Romulan. I like the Romulans. I've always been disappointed with... It's one of those, I like the concept, but I've always been disappointed with the hardware due to the fact... I mean, it's like the Romulan Warbird.
Yeah.
Huge ship. It's the Enterprise fits inside. The Enterprise D
would fit inside.
The
casing.
Easy, no problem.
Yeah.
And yet...
It seemed to be
where are the weapons? Where are the weapons? It's got a quantum singularity as an energy source, and
it goes
a shuttlecraft with a Warp 2 engine could quite eat. No, just I'd be looking forward to this particular model just because the ship had some really interesting designs.
Yeah.
And I wanted to actually see a physical representation to it rather than CGI. Now, the first thing that I feel is really noticeably different between this one and this one is the weight. This has barely got any weight in it. The wings, I would say, are the die-cast part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. It's hard to tell. Do you think that's the die-cast part and the rest is plastic? This one's a bit trickier. Yeah, it's the top. Okay, so this bit here is die-cast, the rest is plastic.
Yeah.
Not that you know what? I've got to be honest. If these models were just plastic, I'd have no issue with them. Just because, I don't feel it's that necessary to have it. The weight is nice, but it's not hugely necessary. Okay, so first of all, let's go with modelling.
The amount of detail.
The detailing in this is phenomenal. And the paint job, I mean, is just absolutely gorgeous.
They picked all that out.
They've picked out the yellow. You want about the yellow?
No, I'm talking about
the top. It's all been picked.
It's all picked out. That's been dry brushed within an inch of its life.
Yeah. This is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
You know what? I would actually put this up with the Enterprise D for detail.
Or maybe even the E. So E was quite nice, wasn't it? Oh, this is going to go very well with the E, isn't it?
Okay, this is just gorgeous. Oh, look at the different greens they've used.
Yeah.
This
is really well done. Really well done.
I tell you what, if the Vengeance special is done to this level of detail, I'll be very happy.
Good luck with that.
You never know. Okay, right, so enough gushing. Let's
try and pick it apart.
Okay, let's pick it apart. Okay, mould. There's a moulding issue point with the back.
Yeah, where there's a bit of a join.
But it's minor, very minor.
We really are picking Pickersons to get to that.
Okay, notice again, no translucent plastic.
No.
I wonder if they're moving away.
It's possible. But again,
I think they struggle with that with the runabout though, because they're good at fashion. That's got you. Okay.
But I can't really
go
with this.
No.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's really, really nice.
The detailing is beautiful. The paint on it is phenomenal.
The only problem is I want 3 now.
No, you can't. No, just
you can have. Yeah. Are we going to get I want to know if we're going to get a scimitar at some point.
Ooh, it's possible.
Yeah. So we can have 3 of these, a scimitar and the Enterprise A.
Okay. Right.
I do like the design of this as well, because it's like if you'd taken the Derry Jakes class Warbird and done it right, this is basically what you would have ended up with. Smaller, faster,
it's just
dealing with the whole nacelles being visible at warp 6 onwards issue by having 2 sets of wings and 2 sets of nacelles, which is just...
And of course it gives you an extra arcing point for strength, but that's totally beside the point for the model. The model is just... That gets a 9.5.
Yeah, I'm going to concur. Oh. It's so close to being a 10.
Yep. Okay, so I'm very happy with the third one. You're going to give it a 10, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you giving anything else a 10?
I don't think so. But yeah, I mean that join mark at the back is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Frankly, that's getting a solid 10. Yeah, 10.
Oh, okay. The first Sven gets a 10. Actually, I don't think I've given anything a 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably the highest.
Oh, you have?
I have.
Yes.
Can't
remember what, but I know you have.
Okay. I'm going to have to look through some previous episodes and recompare my scores.
I really do like that an awful lot. But then it probably helps that I like the design of the ship. I was looking forward to it. It's come out really, really well.
It's phenomenally good. It's a phenomenal model. Really well done.
Absolutely.
Very good.
So recommendations.
Strongest recommendations.
If the only way you shouldn't be picking this up is if you're literally only getting the Starfleet ships.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
That's the only reason you have. That's the only excuse you have for not getting this, because that is brilliant.
Yeah.
as far as the Nausicaan Fighter is concerned, there's nothing wrong with it. Really.
It's just a Nausicaan Fighter.
Yeah.
As long as you're...
There's a couple of quality control issues, so keep an eye on. Have a good look at your.
Make sure your one's got all the weapons.
Yeah, it's got that reverse cannon on it, and everything's straight. But if it's done right, if to the quality it should be, there's nothing wrong with it.
Nope.
So it's something I would say pick up, but I know there's people out there who are not fans of Enterprise, and it's very much an Enterprise era ship because we've got no idea what Nausicaan vessel looks like for next year.
But everything in Enterprise has that designs. They all went with that type of look. It was very strange.
Yeah, but
I owe you a drink, Buck.
Yes, you owe me a pint. So yes, a great month for
great month for ships. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now we've got the runabout coming up next.
We have. We've got the special coming out. It's been delayed again and again.
But it's finally coming out. It's out towards the end of October here in the UK. And it is the USS Vengeance, which means I'm not getting it.
Yes, well, I am, because I'm one of those people who's determined to get the complete set, but I have to say I'm not hugely looking forward to that.
I mean, it's something I might pick up if I find it ridiculously cheap at a collector's event or something like that, but I'm certainly not putting that amount of money down on something I really hate. Okay. Right.
So, other upcoming ships?
Upcoming ships. They've announced issues 51 to 55.
Yes.
Like a newsreader. 51 is the Hirogen Hunter.
Hirogen Hunter, yes.
Great
ship. Really looking forward to that one.
Yes, so that does look rather interesting. The incredibly fragile, rare, and you think ugly Centaur class starship.
Of all the Federation starships,
it's basically the Miranda. It's the Miranda of the Excelsior class.
Yeah, it didn't work for me. It looked like in a technical fight, you know exactly where to aim.
Yeah, and a cell.
Yeah. Any struts. Pick a strut.
Pick a strut. Take it off. 53 is the Klingon attack ship.
Oh, hideous thing.
From the Augment episodes of Enterprise.
Good episodes. Hideous ship.
Hideous ship. That's going
every Klingon fan will want that ship.
Yeah, but it's a weird design because it doesn't have the separate front section, which is a bit. It looks like a bird of prey that's had its neck ripped off.
Yeah, but it's a size thing.
Yes, I realise. Now, 54 is the Steam Runner class.
One of the Federation ships I'm really looking forward to, now, mainly due to Star Trek Armada, which was an amazing game.
Now, I've got a feeling this is one of the ships that Ben has mentioned recently, because he's done an interview recently for the StarTrek.com, where he's mentioned that certain ships were only supposed to turn up in the background of shots and therefore weren't awfully detailed, so they've had to redo them when doing the Starships.
But that one's been done like mad in the games.
Yeah,
so
but the game polygon count would have been hideously low, so that probably had to be remodeled
I would have thought
for the collection. So that might be why it's 54 and not like 12 or something. So that's interesting. And then finally for 55 we have the Decker class Vulcan ring ship.
Again, now that one, Vulcan fans are not going to be going mad about because a lot of people didn't like them in Enterprise. But weirdly enough, it's going to be the same colour as this.
Yeah.
They picked everything out in that. Yes. We have some live events coming up.
Absolutely. The first contact weekend.
Yes,
first contact
that's
weekend.
Great fun. They have guests and a party, so definitely. And there are still tickets available.
There's still tickets available, so do sign up for them because that is looking like a really, really good event. And last year's one was really good. It was small, admittedly, but it was really fun.
And it was the weekend that I might conveniently have the flu for.
No, you're getting wheeled there, and you're backing me up if nothing else.
Okay.
That's Auto Assembly 2015, which is towards the end of August in 2015, but we'll give you the links down below so you can check out both events.
Talking of links, we have merchandise available here. There you go, that's the plug for the merchandise. It still amuses me that people are actually getting it. Okay.
And don't forget,
bump into anybody wearing it. Well, I think that about wraps it up for us. You can subscribe to us here on YouTube. You can follow us on both Facebook and Twitter. And of course, there is the official Geekology website. Thank you for 2 pints in one night. Yes. You'd have thought I'd switch that to silent. Okay, yeah. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Bye.